Hey everybody, it's me, Devious Toaster, playing It Moves. Apparently it does. Found this on GameJolt. Looked kinda cool. By that I mean I don't know what the hell it's about, or anything, but it's supposed to be a horror. So let's take a look. Adjust the brightness of the center bar's very bizarre. I can barely see any of it. Sounds good to me. Bedtime. Bedtime is supposed to be a happy event for a tired child. For me, it was terrifying. While some children may complain about being put to bed before they have to finish watching a film or playing their favorite video game, when I was a child, nighttime was something to truly fear. Somewhere in the back of my mind, it still is. This is me. Mr. Teddy. Full of toys and stuff. Poster from the movie. Cool. I cannot prove that what happened to me was objectively real, but I can swear that what I experienced was genuine horror. A fear which in my life I'm glad to say has never been equaled. I will relate it to you all now as best I can. Make of it what you will, but I'll be glad to just get it off my chest. Hi, Dad! This is my father. Don't go pulling out too much stuff now, it's bedtime soon. Okay. Don't go pulling... I can't remember exactly when it started, but my apprehension towards falling asleep seemed to correspond with my being moved into a room of my own. This is my mother. It's just so pretty.
Do you like your new room? Soon you'll be sleeping alone for the first time.
How do you like your room?
I'm sorry, Mom. Don't give me my room. I don't want a room. A man with a mustache. Just a bunch of clothes in there. Mom told me not to touch her stuff, especially this stuff. Third drawer down. Nothing too interesting. Nice picture of Ron Burgundy you got there, Mom. I gotta go. I'm gonna pull out all the stuff. This is my brother's room. He told me yesterday to keep out of the room that we had both shared until then. I was 8 years old at the time, and until then I had shared a room quite happily with my older brother. As is perfectly understandable for a boy of 5 years my senior, my brother eventually wished for a room of his own, and as a result, I was given the room at the back of the house.
You get in the back!
As my brother was given a new bed, I was given the bunk beds which we used to share. While I was upset about sleeping on my own, I was excited at the thought of being able to sleep in the top bunk, which seemed far more adventurous to me. I guess it's bedtime. It's a mother! Alright, it's bedtime. Already? Yes, adults need their sleep, you see. You'll be sleeping alone for the first time. You excited? Yes, Mom. Alright, I'm turning off the lights. Good night. Good night. I want a nightlight, Mommy. Chapter 1, The Cave. Just eerie music. That always just sends shivers down my spine. Yeah, let's save it. This is an odd dream, child. Yeah! Bugs and monkeys galore! What the hell is going on here? Pot and some ragged cloth. Oh, that's the door? I assume that was a skull, not a friggin' door. Cold, unwelcoming breeze comes from the bottom of the stairs. There's a giant asshole just peeking in. He's gotta be like 12 feet tall. I'm dumb. Let's go downstairs. What was that? I think things are looking at me. I can't quite tell, but... Purple mushroom. Definitely poisonous. Because I ate some. What the... Red liquid seeping from that mushroom hat. I'm not going to put on that mushroom hat. What was that? Whoops. I don't know much of the buttons. Okay, there's what is that? Okay. Switches. Uh-oh. So good. So bad. Oh, it's puzzle. Okay, I can puzzle.
One puzzle later.
I can has puzzle. I win. That's me. I'm a winner. Puzzle winner. I'm also a little bit eerily terrified. Right, see you later. Bye-bye. Haven't really played an RPG horror before. Stop it. But if they're made well, they're just as bad as other horror games. And this one's not bad so far. Whoa now. Why are we down here? Seriously, why are we down here? No. No! Oh, gross! What the fuck? Okay. Mom, I had a bad dream. Mom! Bitch don't want to wake up. Mom! You get up! I had a bad dream! Mom, I had a bad dream. What's wrong? I had a bad dream.
Oh, that's too bad. I'll be up in a minute. We can eat breakfast together.
Alright, hurry up. Mom.
Go change your clothes, and I'll be right here. Right there. Right there. I'm going back to bed.
I don't want to change my clothes. I'm going to change my clothes. What? Poof. Change my clothes. And so another day started. It was the day of little importance to our story. I won't bother you with the details. The one thing I remember is that even though I played with friends like I always did, I somehow still felt lonely. I didn't enter my new room until later that night. It was time to go to sleep again.
I wonder what he had for breakfast.
Whoosh! Super pants changing. Go to bed! Someone get this kid some NyQuil. It's taking him a while. I don't like sleeping either. Not when I'm in the labyrinth. I have no idea how many chapters this is. So I'm gonna save it. Just because I can. Smiley face. Buttons? Do I have to hit these buttons? I do have to hit these buttons. Okay, I got it. Figured it out. Yeah. I'm a puzzle master. What's going on? Where am I? Instructions on how to use a fire extinguisher. I'm a child. I don't need to know that. Fires don't kill children. Sorry. That's, apparently just in the game. Very convincing. Good job. Some kind of machinery. Anacorp. Corporation. What? That was not necessary. You're still on the screen, face. Go away. Go away. I still see it. I still see the teeth. I can still see the teeth on my screen. And that's wigging me out. Wiggy, 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 wiggy. What was that? What is that? You stay out of my dreams. You stay out of my nights, out of my dreams, out of my face. Going away. Gotta leave now. I'm going faster. So much fucking faster. So much super faster now. A wanted poster. Good. Good, a wanted poster. Ventilation. It's still stuffy, though. I don't want to look at you again. What? Look at me again. Do the face. Do the face. Come on. You're going to do it. You're gonna do that face, aren't you? No? Somebody else just play this game for me, please. I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to hear the gurgling, and I see the face a lot clearer. It's getting way too clear. Go away, face. No more. I'm unhappy. I'm very unhappy with this. Very, very super, super unhappy with this. Anacorp is not the corporation that I want to be a part of. So, how you doing, Anna lady? Hey. Oh, you toasty little bastards. Come on. Running so fast. So super fast. Am I playing tag? Am I it? Am I playing with a little demonic girl? Shush! 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 Done! Done! You scream at me, I'm gonna kill you. When you awaken from a deep sleep to something moving or stirring, it can take a few moments for you truly to understand what is happening. The fog of sleep hangs over your eyes and ears, even when lucid. Something was moving. There was no doubt about that. If you've ever had one of those dreams, I know you have. Your mind still thinks whatever you were dreaming is there and stuff. It's bad. At first, I wasn't sure what it was. Everything was dark, almost pitch black, but there was enough light creeping in from outside to outline that room. Two thoughts appeared in my mind almost simultaneously. The first was that my parents were in bed because the rest of the house lay both in darkness and silence. The second thought turned to the noise, a noise which had obviously woken me. That was it. Bed sheets rustling in the dark and someone breathing. As if some disturbed sleeper was attempting to get all too comfortable in the bottom bunk. I lay there in disbelief, thinking that the noise was either in my imagination or perhaps just my pet cat finding elsewhere comfortable to spend the night. Cats don't sound like that. It was then that I noticed my door shut as it had been, as I'd fallen asleep. Perhaps my mom had checked in on me, and the cat had sneaked into my room then. Yes, that must have been it. I turned to face the wall, closing my eyes in the vain hope that I could fall back to sleep. As I moved, the rustling noise from underneath me ceased. I thought that I must have disturbed my cat, but quickly I realized that the visitor in the bottom bunk was much less mundane than my pet trying to sleep, and much more sinister. As if alerted to and disgruntled by my presence, the disturbed sleeper began to toss and turn violently, like a child having a tantrum in their bed. I could hear the sheets twist and turn with increasing ferocity. Fear then gripped me, not like the subtle sense of unease I had experienced earlier, but now potent and terrifying. My heart raced as my eyes panicked, scanning the almost impenetrable darkness. I let out a cry. As most young boys do, I instinctively shouted on my mother. I could hear something stir on the other side of the house, but as I began to breathe the sigh of relief that my parents were coming to save me, the bunk bed suddenly started to shake violently, as if gripped by an earthquake scraping against the wall. I could hear the sheets below me thrashing around as if tormented by malice. I did not want to jump down to safety, as I feared the thing in the bottom bunk would reach out and grab me, pulling me into the darkness, so I stayed there, white knuckles clenching my own blanket like a shroud of protection. The wait seemed like an eternity. What's wrong? Did you have a bad dream? Yeah, Ma, thanks. I cried and my mother consoled me. Tears of fear followed by relief streamed down my face. Yet, through all the horror and relief, I did not tell her why I was so upset. I cannot explain it, but it was as though whatever had been in that bunk would return, if I even so much as spoke of it. Whether that was the truth, I do not know. But as a child, I felt as if that unseen menace remained close, listening.
It's me.
My mother lay in the empty bunk, promising to stay there until morning. I remember the next day wanting to go anywhere, be anywhere, but in that suffocating room. It was a Saturday, and I played outside quite happily with my friends. Although our house was not large, we were lucky to have a long, sloping garden in the back. We played there often, as much of it was overgrown, and we could hide in the bushes, climb in the huge sycamore tree which towered above all else, and easily imagine ourselves in the throes of a grand adventure. As fun as it all was, occasionally my eye would turn to that small window in my room, ordinary, slight, and innocuous. But for me, that thin boundary was a looking glass into some strange cold pocket of dread. Outside, the lush green surroundings of our garden filled with the smiling faces of my friends. Inside, the feeling of something in that room, watching me play, waiting for the night when I would be alone, eagerly filled with hate. It may sound strange to you, but by the time my parents ushered me back into that room for the night, I said nothing. I didn't protest. I didn't even make an excuse as to why I couldn't sleep there. I still felt that this thing would be enraged if I so much as spoke of it. Another night came, and this happened. Oh, good. Saving it. So, I don't know how much longer this game is, but thanks for watching this first episode of It Moves. And it did move a lot violently. It's creepy. It is really creepy. Way creepier than I was expecting. I mean, I was kind of jittering there for a minute, but definitely going to have to finish this up and see what happens, because I haven't played RPG Maker games, anything like that. This one's good. This is really good. Find a link in the description below. Go to GameJolt and check this out for yourself. Wear headphones. It gets you a lot better than you would with speakers. So, I'm Devious Toaster.
Thanks for watching.